comes to the coronavirus tonight, the numbers continue to climb. The statewide positivity rate is up to nearly 17%. At the start of the month, it was just 5%. The number of people hospitalized in Texas with COVID is more than 5,800. On July 1st, it was just under 1,600. And the number of active COVID cases across our 19-county region is nearly 52,000. At the start of the month, it was roughly 30,000.
Some of the new COVID cases and hospitalizations and deaths involve what are known as breakthrough cases.
Yes, those are people who are fully vaccinated but still contracted the virus. And tonight we have a brand new look at just how many of these cases are reported in our area and if medical experts believe that number is accurate.
Our Michael Laparty is live outside NRG tonight, which is a COVID vaccination site. So, Michael, what are doctors saying about these breakthrough cases?
Well, one of the doctors that we spoke with says that they can, of course, happen, but tend to be more mild in people after they visited a site like this one and received the vaccine. But she says some of those folks may not know that they are sick, which is why masks are once again being encouraged. With the Delta variant and COVID-19 cases on the rise, tonight there are questions about breakthrough cases or people who test positive after receiving the vaccine.
They are actually not uncommon. No vaccine is 100% effective, and our COVID vaccines are about 95% effective.
The Texas Department of State Health Services has tracked 233 clinically severe breakthrough cases since February, meaning cases that resulted in hospitalization or death. 43 of those were deaths. But the overall number of breakthrough cases is likely higher since the state says it stopped tracking the others in May when the CDC switched gears. Dr. Linda Yancey with Memorial Hermann says the numbers are only a fraction of the millions who have already received the shots.
Vaccines are not impenetrability barriers. They're more like seatbelts. Seatbelts don't prevent you from getting in traffic accidents, but they will absolutely protect you if you do get in one.
Today, the Houston Health Department shared this graph, which says less than 1% of fully vaccinated Houstonians who got tested as of last week were positive for COVID-19.
If you have a breakthrough infection, in general, the breakthrough infection is much milder than those who are being infected for the first time.
We asked Dr. Pedro Piedra with Baylor College of Medicine whether vaccinated people who get sick can give the virus to someone else.
They have the potential to spread it to others, but for a much shorter time period.
His main concern is the unvaccinated, who he says make up most of the people now hospitalized or dying from the virus. Houston's health department said that 6 COVID-related deaths of Houstonians are confirmed as vaccine breakthrough cases, and each had a pre-existing condition or was severely immunocompromised. The doctors we spoke with are encouraging people to get the shot. Dr. Yancey says that most of the people that she's now seeing in her hospital are between their 20s and 40s and have not been vaccinated. We're live at Energy Park. Michael Laparty, KPRC 2 News.